Hi everybody, back again. So in last video we have done this much task. We have made one registration form with the help of simple HTML tag. Now we want it to look more stylish, so we want to give some style sheet to it with help of CSS style sheets. So let's just do that. So this was the registration form which we were using. So now in order to give style sheet here, we'll use it in the head and we'll give style tag. Actually, there is three way of giving CSS style sheet to a web page. Either we can do it as inline or we can give it as offline. I mean, inline we can give it as an in page or we can give it as an external as well. Now let me just give simple starting and ending tag of style, and we'll give type equal to text CSS. So first let me give style sheet for the header one. Now if you see here, this all the fields such as name, password, city, pin code, profession, this all are taking the whole width, and we don't want that. We want our this input field to come right next to the name field. So in order to do so, we need to tell that this whatever this field is header, by default they are taking the entire block, and we don't want that. So we'll write display to inline block. Now if you save and run it, you will see now each field is coming in line. Now what we want, the password has to come after this name and input field, this city has to come below that. So like that we want. So we'll give a break tag in order to do so. So after doing each input field, we'll provide a break tag here. Now let me just show how it looks. So if you see, this is the break tag is doing his job. So let me give break field for each and every field. So we'll do the copy paste. Now if you see, this is how our registration page look like. Now don't worry about this indexing, we'll do that with the help of CSS right now. Now this width is too much for this one, so now we can reduce the width of this field set. So let me give, so we'll give style sheet for field set as width some, let's say 350 would be great. Now if you see, the width had reduced to this much. Now let me just give some other font to this particular header format. So here we'll give font as let me write some tag, style sheet. So font family will use Verdana. If you save and run it, you will see this form is a little bit changed. Now it looks much better than that one. And we can also color this font if you want, but right now we'll stick with that. Okay, so now we want this input field to be to make some indent, so we'll do that. So in order to give the style sheet for this input field, we have to write we'll give indent to this our input field. So for that we need to write it input, and we are using style sheet for text one, and we'll give let's say margin. Okay, let's give some padding here, 10 pixel. Now if you refresh, you can see this padding at one side has affected, so it has increased its size. And if you were to go to the both places, let me see this. Okay, now we want a box. Okay, so this padding is done. See here, the style sheet will affect for text field only, so it will affect to this name, city, and pin code and profession tag only. It won't affect to age and password. So in order to do so, we'll do the same input type is same for password, and same goes for the number as well. So input, and we want the same style sheet for number as well. And if you save and run it, you will see that every field has got some padding here, left and right padding, on top and right padding. So we have use the padding, and we are passing one parameter. So for all the sides from that main top, bottom, right and left, it will give the same padding of 10 pixel. Now if you see that this doesn't look in Indian, right? So we'll give width of this particular tag, that in h4, to some certain range. So here we'll give width as let's say 100 pixel. If you save and run, you will see that each field has now got 100 pixel width, so this all fields are coming in line. So this is the basic form that we have designed, which is working fine. Now let's say this sign up form doesn't look bold or something, so we can make it bold, or we can give it some header things. So in order to do so, this is what field shed is, correct? Field shed. Okay, so we can, okay, so why don't we give here itself, so we'll give a tag as h3 would be nice. If you save and run it, so you will see this is the name that is got changed. So this is the basic form that we done. Now we need to give a style sheet for this one, right? We don't want it in plain black, because what is the use of that plain white and black one? So we'll make it as a color one. It looks good. Now let me give some color to this particular form. So here, this is the form tag, so I need to use style sheet for form tag. So I will give some background color to this. Now if you are guessing this tag for that one is, so if you are guessing that we need to have background color, you are right. So we'll give some color as, let's say, now if you run, you will see this. Okay, so now again you notice that color has spread it to the entire one. Now we want it to spread till this fill with itself. So for that we have tag called inline block. So write display and make sure you didn't misspell it. So now color has reduced to only this much. Now we want this text color to be in white instead of black. So where is that H file? Yes, here we can write color which is white. Put semicolon at the end. So as you can see that now the color has changed to white one. So now we want the same color for the sign up as well, right? So you can do that by doing by providing one more tag. So here we can give inline style sheet, which is equal to style. This is the CSS style sheet, but this is inline only, so we don't want to provide the tag there. So you can see the sign up is now white. So now I want the same width for this age input field as well. So we'll see the age field, which is of type number. So we need to see the width of that. So maybe here we can give width equal to some 200 pixel. So that's what now the all this width is equal. So this is the basic login form which we designed. Now we have done everything good, but we haven't set color for this register button. So let's just do that. So here we'll give submit. If you see this button is good now. Now we can move it to this one by providing margin there. So okay. So now it's done. Now let's say we have started typing details, and at some point we don't want to type the entire detail. We have made a mistake in each and every field and we want to reset that. So for that we can use one more tag for reset. So let me just do that. So now you have started entering detail, and once you click reset, the old detail will be empty. So we give the same style set for reset as well. Now we can give padding here to some 10 pixel because it is taking a relative one. Some 5 pixel, and let's say now just we can remove the margin as well. Okay. So now this is the basic form view design. So we'll give some color to this particular button. So that we can do with the help of background color, which is I'll take it as green, and font color I will give as let's say white. So this one looks nice, right? So we can give the same field for this register button as well. Now border is there, so we need to remove that. So we can give one more field border, which is equal to none. So same we need to give it for the reset button as well. So you can see now it looks nicer. So okay, so this is the end of this video, and which we have style sheet our sign up form. So now next video we'll be doing with importing the format and connecting it to the database. Till then, goodbye.